Hi, I'm Colleen. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Pilates. For today's class, we're going to be using 3-pound weights or less. Definitely go less than 5, no more than 5. And a squishy ball. If you don't have the weights, a couple of cans of food will work. And for a squishy ball, you can find one at Walgreens, Walmart, Target. All right, we're going to start with a standing warm-up. We're going to get our feet hip-width apart. All 10 toes are going to be pointing forward. Roll your shoulders back and down. Pull those abs in and up. We're going to inhale our arms up and then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one like this. Inhaling up and then exhaling down. We're going to switch up our breathing and we're going to add a calf raise. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift, press. Last one here. And then bring your chin down towards your chest. Scoop in those abs, heavy head, zombie arms. Roll down one vertebra at a time, all the way down into a forward fold. Keep that head heavy. Bend your knees if you need a little help to get your hands down onto the mat. And we're going to rock back and forth on our feet. We're going to lift up the toes and then the heels. Keep those abs pulled in. Keep that head heavy. And last one here. Evenly distribute your weight in your feet. Scoop in those abs. Again, with that heavy head, zombie arms, roll up, slow and controlled. One vertebra at a time. We're going to do some chair squats to warm up. So, same setup with the feet, hip width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward. We're going to inhale and come down into our squats. Imagine you're sitting down in a little kid chair. Look down briefly, make sure the knees aren't coming past the toes and all of your weight is in your heels. You can wiggle those toes if you wanted to, and come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Four, 3, 2, hold it down. We're just going to move our arms in slow motion. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're just going to go side to side. Follow those arms back with your gaze. Keep sitting down in that little kid chair. Two more. Last one. And then we're going to bring our feet out wide, toes pointing out towards the corners of the room. We're going to come into a deep squat. We're just going to rotate side to side. Last one. Great job. We're going to go ahead and grab those weights, and we're going to stay wide. You can come down into a plie. Knees are going to track between your second and third toe. Shoulders are back and down, ears directly over the shoulders. Shoulders over those hips, palms forward. This feels too aggressive, just stand right up. We're going to come up and punch. Tailbone points right down towards the floor. On this next one, we're going to go across for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those weights right in front of the chest. Make sure wrists are up high, elbows up high. Open up and bring it in. Imagine you're moving through peanut butter. No swinging, slow and controlled movement. Keep breathing. 4, 3,
2, 1. Hold those weights right in front of the chest. Coming out and in, windshield wipers. Make sure you don't shrug the shoulders. They're relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to get our arms into a goalpost cactus position. Stay low in that plie. Come in and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to bring our feet together in our Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. Really kiss those heels together. Roll those shoulders back and down, abs pulled in and up, palms facing the body. Deep inhale, exhale. Lift up shoulder height, sides, and down. Keep a micro bend in those elbows and in your knees. Let's do 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're going to hold it up and circle. Reverse. And down. We're going to bring our arms up to the side, circle it forward for 8. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. For our next set, if you'd like, you can lift up those heels, press them together, come into a little demi-plie. If this feels too aggressive, you can always just stand up tall with those heels together. Really press those heels together. It's going to activate your glutes. Elbows at the side, come out and twist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms extended, bicep curl. Keep those abs pulled in and up. Keep pressing those heels in towards each other. Shoulders are relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Palms come forward, circle. Keep a micro bend in those elbows. Reverse. Thumbs up. Pinkies. Almost done. Big finish. Doorknobs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's take a stretch, either hanging onto the weight so you can place them down. Get those shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. On your exhale, lift up. Reach that heart up towards the ceiling. Circle. Make sure the upper arms remain in your periphery when you do that circle. It means you're not bringing them back too far. Inhale. Exhale, reach that heart up. Looking up. Circle. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Don't shrug those shoulders. And down. Great job. We'll take those weights, place them to the side, and let's come down onto our mat. We'll have our ball close by as well as our weights. Seated pelvic tilts. We're going to have those feet flat, knees bent. We're going to sit up tall, shoulders back and down, abs pulled in and up. And just grab on behind your thighs. We're going to take an inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine. And roll back, pulling on those thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Sitting up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Draw that navel in. Get nice and deep into that C curve. And sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Draw that navel in. And sit up tall. Now hold on to the shins. This time we're going to draw that navel in. We're just going to come forward. And sit up tall. Pull on those shins. Scooping forward. And sit up tall. Last one. Scoop forward. And sit up tall. Great job. Scoot forward a little bit. We're going to roll all the way back this time. Draw that navel in towards your spine. You can either hold behind the backs of your thighs or bring those arms forward and roll back slow and controlled. One vertebra at a time. And we'll have those knees bent, feet flat. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So imagine you have a cup of tea right on the pelvis. Get the arms by the side, fingertips reaching, palms gently pressing. Take an inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine. Tilt the pelvis up. Tailbone lifts slightly, and imagine that cup of tea is pouring into your navel. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring it back neutral. Balance that teacup. Inhale, exhale. Tilt that pelvis away. And then come back neutral. Inhale, exhale. Look back in. Center, and then tilt that pelvis away, and then come back neutral. Great job. For our bridges, we are going to use our ball. Again, if you don't have it, that's fine. You don't need it. We're going to start with it right in between the thighs. So we're not going to be squeezing it as hard as we can yet. Just have those arms by the side with those fingertips reaching, palms gently pressing. We're going to take in an inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine and peel up the vertebra one at a time. Reach those sit bones towards your heels, heels towards your sit bones. And really think of shooting those knees out. Inhale. On your exhale, draw that navel in and just as slowly as you came up, come down one vertebra at a time. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, slow motion. Sit bones reach for the heels, heels for the sit bones. Inhale, exhale. Really concentrate on bringing those vertebrae down on the mat, one at a time. 2 more here. Inhale, exhale. Draw that navel in towards your spine, peeling up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down one vertebra at a time. Last one. And down just as slowly as you came up. Our next set, we're going to hinge. So we're going to lift those hips straight up, squeeze the ball at the top, squeeze those glutes. Keep thinking of reaching the sit bones towards your heels, heels towards your sit bones. And then tap the tailbone down. Option. Don't tap all the way down, but hover right above the mat each time. Squeeze the ball as hard as you can at the top. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to come halfway down, lift, squeeze. Halfway down, lift, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Great job. We're going to take that ball out from between the thighs, and we're going to place it behind our right knee. Now, we're not going to be squeezing that ball as hard as we can, but just enough pressure that it doesn't roll away. Again, if you don't have the ball, you can just hold that leg in tabletop. Arms by the side, single leg bridge. Lift right up. Make sure you have an even, stable pelvis and hips, and then tap down. Again, you have that option of not tapping all the way down, but hovering above the mat each time. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to drop that knee out to the side and bring it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down one vertebra at a time, then take that ball out and place it behind the left knee. Arms by the side, fingertips reaching, lift and lower. You can either tap that tailbone or hover, it's up to you. Keep those hips even. 4, 3, 2, hold it up.
Drop that knee out to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down one vertebra at a time, and then take that ball out. Go ahead, give those knees a hug. Rock side to side, back and forth. Lower back massage. And we're going to grab that ball again. We're going to do some leg slides. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that ball and place it behind our left ankle. Lay it all the way back down. Now you can bring your arms wherever you like. You can keep them by your side, out in a T, palms up or down. It's completely up to you. Abs are going to be pulling in and up, and we're just going to roll that ball in and away. And again, if you don't have that ball, just slide the foot on the mat. Last one here. Now we're going to switch and just take that ball and place it underneath your left ankle. Pull it in towards the glutes and then press it away. Keep a neutral spine. Abs are pulled in and up. Two more like this. And then we're going to get that ball underneath both ankles. We're going to pull it up, then drop those knees out to the side and press it away. That neutral spine. Just drop those knees out as just where they go naturally, don't force. And we're going to reverse. This time, pull that ball up, knees are out to the side in that butterfly. One more. Pulling up, and then we're going to hold that butterfly, and we're going to take that ball and put it in between the feet. And just let that ball and the feet rest down on the mat. Again, knees just wherever they go naturally. We're going to do some chest lifts. Hands come behind the head. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, lift. Pull those abs in and up, and press the head back into your hands, heavy head, and then lower. Four, 3, 2, 1. Lower that head down and lift those feet up. Again, if you don't have the ball, that's all right. Just put the feet together and knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees, and chest lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. We're going to extend those legs and then bring them back into that butterfly. If you ever feel this in the low of your back, you can bring those legs up to a higher diagonal. Make sure you keep that imprint of your low back on the mat. Keep those abs pulled in and up. Keep that head heavy in your hands. 2, 1. And let that ball rest down, feet rest down, head rest down. Now we're going to come up onto our forearms. We're going to hold on to that ball with the bottoms of our feet and lift up. Abs are pulled in and up. Think long neck. We're going to bring those knees in parallel into a tabletop position and then out in a butterfly. So we're holding that ball with the bottoms of the feet and then the sides of the feet. Again, if you don't have the ball, that's all right. Just parallel and butterfly. Last one like this. And then just hold on to that ball with the bottoms of your feet and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet parallel. You can bring it down. Just a moment if you need to readjust that ball. We're gonna do some can-cans. Tap to one side and then the other. One side of the mat and then the other. Keep those abs pulled in. 2. Last one here. And we're gonna hold it center, really pull those abs in and up. We're gonna bring those legs up, out, and in. Scoop in those abs. 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna reverse directions. We're gonna start out, lift up, and lower for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Go ahead, take that ball, place it to the side. We're gonna hug in those knees. Rock side to side, back and forth, lower back massage. We're gonna do some supine spine twist next. We'll just have that ball to the side handy because we're gonna use it again here in a moment. So we're gonna bring our legs into tabletop, 90-90, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees. Just bring those arms out to a T, palms facing up. We're gonna inhale. On the exhale, drop those knees over to the left, stopping about halfway, and then come back center. Make sure you keep an imprint of your low spine on the mat. Abs doing all the work here. Now this time we're going to bring those knees all the way down to the floor on the left side and just look over that right shoulder. Breathe into that stretch. And bring it back center. Knees drop all the way to the right. Look over the left shoulder. And then bring it back center. Bring those knees down. We're going to grab that ball again. This time we're going to bring that right leg up. Chin comes in towards the chest. Reach the chest up towards the thigh. And we're going to pass the ball under the thigh and then overhead. Then we're going to lift up our left leg and pass it under and extend up. Keep going here in one direction. Slow and controlled. Really pull those abs in and up. Now we're going to reverse directions with that ball. Last one here. Great job. Next set, we're going to do a single leg stretch. We're going to bring those legs into tabletop, 90-90, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees. Chin comes in towards the chest. Reach the chest up towards the thighs, pull those abs in. Make sure you have a fist width in between your chin and your chest. Holding on to that ball. We're going to extend the left leg and pass the ball under the right. Super slow motion. Again, just like we're pressing through peanut butter. Head stays still. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it here. This time we're going to bring that ball side to side, side, side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Give those knees a hug. Rock side to side, back and forth. Lower back massage. We're going to do some roll-ups next. Holding on to that ball. We'll have it overhead. Relax those shoulders. Let's squeeze those legs together. Really zip them up. Take an inhale on your exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest. Scoop in those abs. Look up at the toes as you bring those arms up. We're going to slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Scooping those abs, reaching forward. First one's always rough. Inhale, exhale. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders. Roll it back one vertebra at a time. Arms up overhead. Let's do that again. This time we're going to go slow through our sticky spot. Inhale, exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest. Scooping those abs, look at the toes, arms come up. And that sticky spot that you want to use momentum through, go even slower there. Super slow motion. Reaching it forward. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Draw that navel in. Roll all the way back. Pressing those legs together. Come back one vertebra at a time. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest. Scooping those abs. Slow through that sticky spot. Curving forward. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it up. And up overhead. Great job. This next one, we're going to roll up, sit up tall, and lift the ball. Inhale, exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest, scooping those abs. Slow through that sticky spot. Sitting up tall, shoulders are back and down. Lift that ball straight up. Reach it forward. Really scooping those abs and roll it down. One vertebra at a time, two more. Inhale, exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest, scooping those abs, squeeze those legs together. Don't shrug the shoulders. Sit up tall. Reach that ball up, forward. Scooping those abs, roll it back. One more like this. Inhale, exhale. Chin comes in towards the chest. Super slow motion through that sticky spot. Sit up tall. Lift it up. And center. Great job. We are going to bring our legs out mat width apart and flex those feet. And we're going to stay tall. Holding on to that ball. Again, you don't need it. Hands press into the ball, just right in front of your heart. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lift it straight up, shrugging the shoulders. Bring those abs up with you. Take an inhale. On your exhale, put the shoulder blades in the back pockets as you lower that ball right down in front of the heart. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it up. Shrug those shoulders. Take an inhale. On the exhale, pull it down right in front of the chest. Shoulder blades in the back pockets. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it up. And then pull it down right in front of the heart, shoulder blades in the back pockets. Rotate towards your right, pressing that ball. Come back center. Rotate towards the left. Bring it back center. One more in each direction. Right. And left. And center. Go ahead and grab onto that ball with the right hand. And we're going to saw pinky to pinky, reaching. Come back center, and then we're going to take that ball in our left hand. Pinky to pinky, reach. And come back up. We're going to bring those legs out just a little bit wider, just as wide as is comfortable for you. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, chin comes in towards the chest, and roll that ball away, just stretching forward. Take an inhale. On your exhale, roll it back up. This time we're going to roll to the right side, just sort of right by the leg. Scooping those abs, roll it out. Just as far as is comfortable, no straining. And then roll it back up. Other side. And roll it back up center. Great job. We're going to take that ball, put it to the side. And we're going to do a little quadruped 4-point kneeling series. We're going to take the ball to start and place it in between the thighs. Just do a quick warm up. Wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips.
We're not squeezing that ball as hard as we can yet. And just come back and forth, pushing and pulling with your hands, just to warm up. Side to side. And some circles. And the other direction. And then hold it here, neutral spine. We're going to curl those toes under and lift up those knees. Really pull those abs in. So our knees are hovering just a couple of inches off the mat. We're going to tap, lift, and squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to take that ball out and place it behind our left knee. We're going to lift up that knee just a couple of inches. We're still in that quadruped position. That knee, left knee is still directly underneath your hip, wrist directly underneath the shoulders. Lift and lower. Gently squeezing that ball. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, halfway down, all the way up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee all the way down. Take that ball out. Come back into a child's pose and just roll that ball forward, stretching. And come back up. We'll take that ball and place it behind our left knee. Lifting and lowering. Keep those hips even. Hold it up. Keep those abs pulled in, halfway down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Put that knee down, grab that ball. Child's pose. Rolling that ball away. This time, roll it to the right and drop that left hip. And then over towards the left. Drop the right hip. And then bring it back center. And then grab that ball. We're going to do some sideline, holding onto the ball. We're going to get onto our forearm, elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Our legs are extended and bring them forward so they're in line with the corner of the mat. And your top hand just gently pressing on the ball. Think long neck, make sure you're not, your head's not dropping. Abs are still pulled in, hips are stacked. We're just going to lift and lower that top leg. Three, 2, 1. We're just going to lift up that leg, hip height, flex it forward, point it back. Flex forward, point back. Make sure you're not rocking back and forth on those hips. Two more. Now we're going to bend that bottom knee and then point that top foot, and the bottom foot you can keep flexed or just relaxed. Lift it up, and we're going to circle. Those hips even. Reverse directions for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to sit up. Bottom leg stays bent, chin in line with the mat. Mermaid stretch. We're still hanging on to that ball with the same hand. Take an inhale. On the exhale, shift about 2 inches over. Put that forearm down. Bring that arm up and over, stretch. Then rotate, place the ball down, and press it away. Grab that ball, come back into that side bend. Sit up tall. Place that ball right down next to you. Press it down and away as the arm comes up and over. And back center. Great job. We've got the other side. We'll get on our forearm, elbow directly underneath that shoulder. Hips are stacked. Abs are pulled in, top hand pressing down on that ball. Feet flexed in line with the front corner of the mat. Lift and lower. Four, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg up hip height, flex it forward, point it back. Keep those hips stacked. Two more. Bend that bottom leg. Either that bottom foot flexed or just relaxed. Point that top leg, make sure those hips are still stacked, and circle. Just as wide as is comfortable. Keeping those hips stacked, abs pulled in, reverse. Last one. We're gonna sit up in that mermaid position. Shin in line with the front of the mat. Hanging on the ball with the same hand. Shift over 2 inches. Forearm comes down. Side bend. Then rotate towards your mat and press that ball away. Breathing into that stretch. Come back into that side bend. Arm comes up. Ball right next to you. Arm comes up and over. Stretch. And back center. We're going to finish up with some planks and then some stretches and maybe some more abs if we have time. So we are going to start in our long arm plank, wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Step those legs back. Abs are pulled in, backside isn't higher than the shoulders, and you're puffy in between those shoulders. Hold it here. Just take a few breaths. You can always drop a knee or two if you need to. From here, lift that tailbone up towards the ceiling, coming into a pike or downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Press back into your long arm plank. We're going to keep flowing here. Pressing back into the plank. And the downward dog. With that downward dog, try to get those heels flat, but don't force it. Think of the ears being in between the shoulders. Keep those abs pulled in and up. Now we're going to hold that downward dog and just bring those fingertips in towards each other. Skull crusher push-ups for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those fingertips forward. Flow back into your plank. Drop those knees and come back into your child's pose. Really throw that backside back. Walk those fingertips forward. And next set, forearm plank. So you can have your hands up for more of a challenge, or you can have your hands clasped. It's up to you. We're gonna have our heels together, toes apart. Make sure those elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Really pull those abs in. And we're gonna saw. Hold that perfect plank position. The hips don't move. Pushing the forearms forward and back as the heels drop and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. And throw it back into that child's pose. And slowly come back up. Great job. We do have time for one more ab exercise, my personal favorite. If you don't have the ball, that's all right. If you do, take it and place it in the low of your back like a little bunny tail. Sit up tall. Get those shoulders back and down. Pull the navel in towards the ball. Bring your arms up on a diagonal. And we're going to come back just where you feel your abs engaged. It's not far, it's like 2 inches. If you don't have the ball, that's all right. You can also hold on to the backs of your thighs to get into that position. Bring those arms up overhead. Think long neck. Imagine you're holding on to a beach ball. We're just gonna hold it here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms out to the side, palms face forward, and we're gonna circle. We're not moving forward and back. We're pulling those abs in towards that ball. Reverse. 2, 1. Sit up tall, extend those legs and stretch forward. One more set. Get that ball in the low of the back, just like a bunny tail. Draw that navel in towards it, or get those arms out on a diagonal. You can also come up on your toes if you'd like. We're gonna lift an inch and lower an inch. Really pull those abs in. Relax the shoulders, long neck. This next one, we're gonna bring the arms back and then lift. Back, lift. No bouncing, it's a slow, controlled movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it forward, and then arms come overhead as you come back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it back, arms overhead. Teeny tiny movement, up an inch, down an inch. Really pull those abs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Stretch it forward just as far as feels good. And then we're going to take that ball, put it in the middle of our back. You found the right spot. You could comfortably rest on your forearms. We're going to extend those legs out. We're going to do a stretch here. If this doesn't feel good on your back, lose the ball. And then just drop your head straight back. And then the arms come up overhead and just breathe into that stretch. Again, if this doesn't feel good on your back, just get rid of that ball. Deep breathing. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of that ball. Place it to the side. Hug in your right knee in towards the chest. Rotate that ankle in and out. Extend that leg straight up. Pull back on either the back of your calf or your thigh, whatever feels best. And that knee extended out. Hug that left knee in. Rotate. And extend. Pulling back on either the back of the calf or the thigh. And bend in both those knees. Give it another hug. Rock side to side, back and forth, lower back massage. Put both those feet flat. Cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach up and press if that feels okay. We're going to lift up that right foot, hug behind the right thigh. And then put that leg down, uncross. Get the right ankle above the left knee, hug it in. And then place that foot down, uncross. Grab behind the thighs, we're gonna roll up to sitting. Place those hands down on the mat. We're gonna come up to standing. You can get there however works best for you. We'll just be in our forward fold.
Nod your head yes, no. A little running motion with those knees, swaying out the opposite hip. Scooping those abs, slow and controlled. Come up one vertebra at a time, back to our standing position. Feet hip width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward. Inhale the arms up. We're gonna look up, bring those palms forward, lower those elbows down into a goddess or cactus pose. Shoulder blades come in the back pockets. Reach that heart up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale. And then circle those arms down by your side and you're done. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much, Colleen.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have questions.